USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Tuesday.
And we got our guest co-host, Pretty V.
What they do.
Big B, she got a movie premiering tomorrow on MTV.
Period. I do.
Called Pretty Stoned.
Yeah.
Why they ain't wait till 420? Wouldn't that make more sense?
I mean, you know how that go.
Okay.
At first, I thought it was 420, but you know, I like the day before. They
It
played
don't
again
matter.
on the, I like the day before, you know?
It don't matter. The check cleared. You here?
Hello?
What's
You already
happening?
know. What they do, Charlotte Envy.
Good morning. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Now, I got me as a little co-host.
Yo, shout to your HBCU. What HBCU did you go to?
St. Augustine's University.
And they love you there. I had to do a show there, and they was you weren't there this year. I think you were on vacation.
Yes, yeah.
And they were like, we love VV represents this school so great.
Did you graduate?
Did I graduate?
Yeah, you
Charlotte, stop
graduated.
playing. Yes, I did.
Yeah, she
but they
did.
love you, Envy, too. I see you was out there as well in the golf cart.
Had a good time out there.
Yeah.
Charlamagne, did you go? No, never mind.
Never mind.
First of all, my name is Dr. Leonard McKelvey. I have an honorary doctorate from South Carolina State University, which is my mother's alma mater. Drop on the clues bombs for South Carolina State University.
He paid
I'm
for that.
right now, Charlotte.
He paid for that.
It don't matter, sir. It's okay. That endowment fund has helped some kids
There you
at
go.
South Carolina State University. That $250,000 went a long way.
There you go.
Okay. Well, say no.
I had a good sleep last night. I was in bed by 8:45. Damn it.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you watched none of the games or nothing?
None. I started to watch the Sixers Nets game, but then I was like, man, I'm tired. And I went to bed 8:45. So I am bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning. You hear me?
All right,
I am ready to go.
Mr. Bushy
Hello.
Tail.
Okay.
What about you,
Right.
V?
I'm good.
Up early, you all right?
Yeah, we fell asleep early too, like around 9 o'clock. You know, put the little things over my eyes. Charlamagne's wife gave me a little eye patch for my
Okay,
little
all right.
thing, so I've been wearing it lately.
Okay.
And we do what we need to do. Now we're up and ready to work, honey.
All right.
You guys, I took a shower finally. Everything is good.
Finally.
Hello.
Be washed. I don't know why you said it like that.
Why you
I don't
say
know why you said
finally? Like,
finally you
you
took a
know,
shower.
This is something, you know.
And you start clapping like, yay! Like,
She sounded excited about
Took a
it.
shower. How you feeling, Envy?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm great. Shout! I want to shout to Victor. He's a gentleman out in New Jersey. He purchased a home. When he opened the garage, he found two classic cars, a 67 Pontiac GTO and a 67 Corvette. He didn't know what to do with them, so he just reached out to me. He listens to the Breakfast Club. Those cars are 40 years old, haven't moved in 40 years.
How do you find two cars at a house that you just bought? Clearly they belong to the previous owner.
Yeah, but the previous owner didn't want them. Her father died, and she didn't know what to do with
She had
the
no
cars.
idea the value of them cars.
Yeah, so yesterday I went and picked them cars up. So
Y'all took advantage of that
you
poor
right.
woman.
I picked them cars up.
Y'all took advantage of that poor woman. This is why women always have to have a man around to just ask a question, because y'all took advantage of that poor woman. Okay?
I didn't take advantage of anybody,
Y'all
sir.
be supposed to look at that and be like, I don't think you should just give that away, ma'am. Like, that is actually worth a lot. Y'all acted like y'all didn't know nothing. I'll take care of those relics.
Let's say so. I'm from Miami. You got it. Let's get it slide.
There you go. There you go. So we got them cars out of there, and we put them cars. So me and my son gonna work on putting them cars together with Lincoln Tech. Shout out to Lincoln Tech, and they're gonna teach us how to put them cars together and get them cars working.
How much them cars worth? Oh, yeah, now you don't want to say, huh? Now you don't want to say.
We got front
She
page.
might be watching BET this morning, all listening to the Breakfast Club.
Yes, good morning to BET. They'll be at the car show. So if you want to see them at the car show, the first one's in Memphis, May 28th. Those cars will be there. So good morning, BET. But let's get the show cracking. We got front page news next. Tesla and Figaro will be joining us, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. We have Tesla and Figaro here. Good morning, Tez.
Good morning, DJ Envy, Pretty V, and Charlamagne the God.
The hood whisperer, Tesla and Figaro is here.
Yep.
Well, let's start with some quick sports and front page news. The 76ers beat the Nets 96-84, and the Kings beat the Warriors 114-106. Draymond Green was kicked out the game because he stomped on a Sacramento Kings player.
Damn, I missed that.
Yeah, you missed that one. But he did grab, the Sacramento Kings player did grab his ankle, and then he just kind of went a little too far with it, though.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
but he
Warriors
did.
0-2.
0-2.
Yikes.
And we got to congratulate, drop a bomb for Jalen Hurts. He signed a $255 million contract. Sets an NFL record, and he did it with an all-women management team.
That's the most impressive thing about the whole situation, because I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, so I could care less about Jalen Hurts, but I am glad he got his money.
Yeah, I want to see the brother get his money.
And I'm glad he got an all-female agency.
Black. Isn't she black?
Yes.
Yep. Gotta make sure we put that out there.
Absolutely. Now, what's going on in Kansas City? Did they charge that man yet?
Yes, they did. Quick update on that. We talked about the story yesterday. 16-year-old Ralph Yarl. Many of you, and that's Yarl, just so you know, Y-A-R-L. A lot of people, it sounds like y'all, but it's Yarl. That was a story we talked about on yesterday, and a lot of you have been following it on social media about the 16-year-old that was shot in the head twice when he rang the wrong doorbell. Andrew Lester, who is an 84-year-old white man, was charged with 2 felony counts. One is assault in the first degree and with an armed criminal action for the shooting. Now, the assault charge is a Class A felony, and if found guilty, he faces no less than 10 years or up to 30 years or life in prison. And for those that continue to ask the question, Breakfast Club, why do you keep bringing up race? Well, the district attorney has confirmed that race was a factor, and also the history of America has confirmed that race was a factor. So we're going to look at those details and see how that flushes out and what motivated that man to shoot him through the door just for ringing the wrong doorbell.
Oh, we know what the motivation was: fear of black skin. You know, we know that. But Tez, is that the right charge? I don't know anything about the legalities. Is that the right charge?
Seems light.
Yeah, but, well, and people say that it seems like a lot of folks are talking about the hate crime charge, and I'm glad you brought that up, Charlamagne, because even though people say let's do hate crime, well, actually hate crime would in Missouri would carry a lower range of penalties than the 2 felonies. So at this point, what it appears to be, the district attorney said that is, the best charge. Because again, it could be life in prison. So, I mean, it just depends on. We're also talking about more than likely an all-white jury. Well, so this neighborhood or this area, if you will, is a majority white jury. So there's been a lot of conversation on should they bring up race or not bring up race during the trial, or should they just focus on the fact that you shot somebody standing, who was just standing on your porch. Also, so it's gonna be interesting to watch.
Also, life in prison for that man is any day now. Did you see his mugshot?
Right.
Yeah. He looked like he looked like he's holding on by a thread.
Yeah.
That man looked like the Gross Sisters' daddy.
And imagine how much terrorizing though he probably did in his 80s. That's what I thought about when I thought about him being 84. I was like, I wonder how many black people he's terrorized in life. That was my first thought.
Yeah.
And that's a fear of mine. If I ever have to make a U-turn, especially in Jersey, sometimes you got to pull into somebody's driveway, and kind of back out.
I think about that all the time.
That's one of my biggest fears, that I'm gonna pull in somebody's driveway, they're gonna see me in that car and start firing on me. So it's a big fear of mine.
Yeah, I mean, because you got to think about how we think when somebody pulls in our driveway.
Correct.
When strange cars pull in our driveway, I'm the same way. Like, what's happening? What's going on outside?
But you ain't gonna start shooting at
No,
me.
I'm not gonna start shooting.
Yeah, but
I might walk out with some slides in the road.
You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't walking out.
I definitely ain't walking out.
I'm gonna see what's up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be prepared for whatever.
Through the blinds. Through the blinds.
Now you were talking about black men and black people coping with stress in America.
Yep, exactly on what you just said, DJ MV, about it's a big fear of yours. We talked about anxiety yesterday. Obviously, Charlamagne talks about it all the time. So I wanted to share this report because it's always good to have some data to back up what we already know. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services said that adult black Americans experience stress, are more likely to experience stress than white Americans, actually 20% more likely. Black Americans are also more likely to have feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and worthlessness than adult whites. And things that are even more stressful is if you are black and poor. Adult black Americans who live below the poverty line are 2 to 3 times more likely to report serious psychological distress than those who live above the poverty line. So the report said that you need to find out what stress is and how you can combat it.
What kind of study is that? Did they just finally go around and start talking to us? Did they finally just start going around?
Right.
Black man, are you stressing? Yes.
Did they just finally start going around and having conversations
Or
with black
finally
people?
maybe read the history book for the
Word.
first time.
Jesus. All right.
Well, but I did want to say this before. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to get this out. Sorry, DJ Envy, you were going to throw it to the next story because I wanted to make sure we got this out because this is definitely positive. Just a quick shout out to Fahim Muhammad in California, who gifted his 13-year-old son with 40 acres. Yes, for his birthday. Muhammad said that black Americans were promised 40 acres and a mule. And I guess since that didn't happen, he said, let me give my son 40 acres. I wanted to put that in there because, again, we look at our 16-year-old boys getting shot. I thought this was a good way to show, how we got some brothers, really out there handling business. I thought you would love this story too, DJ Envy.
No, I love that. And I think we need to do more of that if you have kids. Instead of, sometimes we throw expensive birthday parties, especially for a 1-year-old. Like we'll throw this whole huge beach party, and none of us remember our first birthday, right?
Right.
But if we were able to invest that into a stocks or bonds or some real estate, that money would be. I mean, that kid I have a couple $100,000 by the time it's 21.
I agree. Still buy me a smash cake though. Still buy 1-year-old smash cake. Smash cakes are fun. I'm gonna have me a smash cake for my 45th birthday this year.
Yeah, but
Grow up.
No.
Is the daddy single?
Right, and girl, don't look at his shoulders. Right, you know I zoomed in. And see. He got some nice shoulders, Pretty V. So
Look,
go.
I might have to give me a little land or two.
I'm gonna tell Rick Ross. I'm gonna tell Rick Ross.
Come on,
I'm gonna tell Lemon Pepper.
certified.
I'm gonna tell Lemon Pepper.
Whoa, all right. Thank you so much, Tez. That is
Always.
front page news. Now, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Ray.
Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now. He'll tell you what it is.
We live.
Hello, who's this?
Well. Hey, Envy.
Hello, Trav.
What's up, Sar?
What up, sis? How you?
I'm a little upset.
You got to say
What's up, Pretty V?
There you go.
What's up?
V, I don't even want to talk to them. Let me tell you something, Pretty V. Can I tell you something?
Oh, boy.
So I've been putting the Breakfast Club on my back for years, right?
'Cause you a
and I'm
bottom.
scrolling,
Or your butt.
and I see all these people getting VIP breakfast platters, and they ain't sent one to me.
Ooh, baby, you gonna have to check in.
Okay, I've been doing it for years.
Would you like
Because I
that?
was scared to send them to the hood to say that, Charlamagne and Envy.
Would you want a VIP breakfast platter or a PP breakfast platter? The PP breakfast platter is just turkey sausage. That's all it is.
They said they came. They
Y'all
said they
need that
were.
little BET deal. Y'all little BET deal acting new. Don't start acting new because I wanted some breakfast. You didn't call me and say, hey, Trav, you hungry?
Trav, they said they came to your crib. They said they went to the back door, but nobody answered.
No, they actually said they rang the doorbell and it didn't work.
To answer the back door.
They said they rang the doorbell and it didn't work.
It's okay, Trav.
It's not okay, B. They get a little BET deal when they act new, but it's fine because guess what I did? I was in McDonald's yesterday. I had these little breakfast platters.
Well, shout out to you for getting your McGriddle, my brother.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Peace. Hey, we should have sent Trav some breakfast, man. You know he hungry.
You know you hungry? Hello, who's this?
This is Malawa.
What's your name, Mama?
It's Malawa.
Hey, Malawa. Get it off your chest.
Okay, so I just want to talk to 16-year-old. I am just like appalled. If this keeps happening, I have a 15-year-old, and it's amazing at how in this day and age we still have to go through this. I don't get it.
Yeah, but we're acting like we fixed any of the problems before. Like you say you're appalled if this keeps happening. What are you talking about? Racism? like white
racism,
supremacy?
A young black. I mean, I know racism is never going to end.
Gun
That's what
violence?
This country was built on.
Yep. It's all the.
But I mean,
This is all the American way. White supremacy, racism, gun violence. This is all American culture, sadly.
it's crazy. It just, I'm so petrified when my son even goes to school. Like, I make dua. I pray constantly to make sure if Allah protects my son to bring him home.
You and me both.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that with my daughters and my wife. You and me both, and myself, and my friends and family.
It's bananas. It is bananas. But I have been trying to get on this radio station forever. I never get on the radio station. I was so surprised that I did. And so, yeah, thanks for listening to me.
But we happy to have you here.
Thank you for calling, Mama.
I hope this show can give you a little pocket of joy in this stressful ass world, man.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club on BET.
That's right. Let them know we on BET.
I just said it.
And we still on the radio at
I
the
said
same
it.
damn time.
I
That's
said
what
it.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now we ain't got to do the stupid pickups.
No, we
There
just gonna
you
say
go.
BET every trip.
That's it.
That's it.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Tyler, aka Dingo. How y'all doing, Breakfast Club?
What's up, Tyler?
Why they call you Dingo,
Hey,
Tyler?
You ask him every time he calls, bro.
Do we got it right? Do we got to go with this every time, Mr. Charlamagne?
Yes,
every time.
I think there should be a character on Bluey named Dingo. It only makes sense because it's Australia.
Help me out. Help me out. You got the resources, brother. Let's get a cartoon going. Let's get the paperwork going. You feel me?
Okay.
But yeah, man. Just wanted to reach out to y'all, man. But I got a clothing brand, Charlamagne. It's called Dingo 0925 Streetwear Clothing. My brand was inspired by the skeleton of a dingo. Most badass dog to ever live. Only one to be shunned out, forced to strive, survive, become dominant.
And we
When
might
you
need.
wear my logo, you show the world you do the same thing.
We might need.
That make sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. We might need to do an African American version of Bluey. Call it Blackie.
Well,
Blackie and his brother Dingo.
Get it off your chest, Tyler.
yeah, thank you, Debbie. But I wanted to reach out to you, brother. I had called up a couple weeks ago. I had bought a really expensive printer for my business, and it didn't end up working out too well. You let me plug the brand in. A lot of people reached out. They showed support and love, and I just wanted to thank everybody for that support. And if y'all can continue to support me, I'd appreciate it. DNGO0925.com. Also, Envy, you got some weed out here in Detroit, right?
You made it seem like I'm a drug dealer. You got some weed in Detroit? Yes, I'm
My bad, bro.
I'm a
bro.
part.
You got dispensaries.
I'm a part
You know
owner
what
of a
I'm saying? You got,
cannabis.
like,
I'm a part owner of a cannabis company out there. Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go. So I go to a couple dispensaries out there in Michigan. Now, I live in Illinois, but I travel to Michigan to get my bud because it's better. Like, the prices are crazy. So can you get your bud in, like, Amsterdam dispensary? It's called Exclusive. That's where I go to get my stuff at. I was trying to figure out if you can get your products in those places so I can actually have access to them.
Yeah, well, we're in a lot of the stores in Detroit. I know Detroit is still working on being recreation, which is crazy.
Right.
A couple blocks over is recreation, but Detroit is just medicinal. But you can go to a store named, there's a bunch of stores that have it. House of Dank, Mary Jane. There's so many of them that have it out in Detroit. But you can definitely just check it out. But hopefully when it continues to give some more recreational licenses, people will be able to get it more. It's called Slurred.
For sure.
Why don't y'all do a trade? You trade him some of the Slurred, and he give us some Dingo clothing. I know when you hear the word trade, you think something else. But when I give you give him some Slurred, and he gives you some Dingo clothing.
Maybe
He
that'll
should
work.
have sent some T-shirts up here or
I
something.
think he did before, man.
Oh,
He's
he
been
did?
calling for years. What's wrong with you?
Why you ain't got it?
Why you ain't got it?
Because I ain't see it. I don't think he sent it.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Gene from Orlando.
Hey, June. Get it off your chest, brother.
Hey, what's going on, Charlamagne? What's going on, Envy, Pretty V? What's happening?
What they do?
Just want to give a shout out to my nonprofit organization, Route 7 Orlando. As we know, April is National Financial Literacy Month, and we're actually hosting our 5th annual Money Talks Financial Literacy Speaker Series. And we actually have some of your iHeartRadio family involved, DJ D Strong, who will be moderating the conversation. But we'll be talking about family legacy. We'll be talking about life insurance, the importance of having a will or a trust, and also talking about retirement planning. So just wanted to promote that event next week, April the 26th. It's a free event for our Orlando community. So check out Route7Orlando.com.
Okay, some dog guy D Strong out there too, man.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Sophia.
Hey, get it off your chest, Sophia.
Okay, I just wanted to say, we all, in Spanish we say, todo mundo está en la lucha. We all go through the same struggle. So Hispanic people, we go through it too. They call us pigs, they call us all of these things, and I just wanted to say, it's not an even playing field.
That is very true.
Okay, thank you, Mama.
Did you understand that, V? Or you just be fake speaking Spanish?
No, she said Boricua, Morena, Dominicana.
That is not what she
Colombiana.
said. That's not what she said.
Hello, who's this?
This is Damien from Brooklyn, but I live in Atlanta now.
All right, Damien from Atlanta. Get it off your chest.
Bro, I just got to work around maybe 5:30, and I'm about to get in, and I realized I left all my construction gear at home. Now I'm driving home to get that
So you're going to be late for work?
I'm going to be late for work. Also, I want to tell everybody that if you're young and you really don't have nothing to do, join your local union. Join your local electrical union, plumbers union, anything.
I agree. Learn a trade.
There's a lot of work out there.
Absolutely.
I'm an electrician right now. I'm working at Atlanta 613.
Learn a trade.
4 years, 5 years. You can make it top dollar, man.
I agree with you. These kids do not know how to use their hands for nothing except for the type. Okay? All right? Yes, everybody need to go out there and learn a trade. Plumbers ain't never long for no work. Neither have electricians.
Okay.
All people who put in HVACs. All right? Did you look at your phone?
No,
you have notes. Look at your phone.
I have my notes. I'm gonna do my notes.
Okay, I'm just making sure. All right.
Get it off your chest. 800-5. How you know I got notes?
Hold on. This one says, "Welcome back to the Breakfast Club on BET." All right, get it off your chest. Let's get to the calls. Hello, who's this?
We're supposed to do that beforehand, not after. This is the closing.
Well, I just gave it to them, so now they can,
No, they can't.
It don't matter?
No.
Oh, okay, well, go ahead. What's your note say?
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, you can hit us up. We got rumors on the way.
On BET.
I got to tease the rumors first.
Okay.
All right, we got to talk Jonathan Majors. It looks like he's parting ways with his management team. We'll tell you why.
On BET.
We'll be back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club.
On BET.
Yes, that's
it, right?
That was it.
Okay, and the radio.
Yes, and the radio.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. It's the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host, Pretty V, here.
What they do.
And
Pretty V.
And let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Jonathan Majors.
Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Yes, on the Breakfast Club.
Now, it looks like Jonathan Majors has been dropped, that's what they're saying, by manager Entertainment 360 following domestic violence charges. Now, they have parted ways. They're not saying why, but people are assuming it's due to the charges of assault and harassment in New York, which he was charged last month.
That's all people do nowadays is assume. Mm-hmm. I don't know for sure if they parted ways because of these allegations, but if they are, what happened to guilty until proven innocent? These are just accusations. Unless they are like on camera where we can see what happened, this shouldn't lead to anybody parting ways. And if Jonathan is as innocent as his lawyers say he is, then it's good to shed anybody around you that's not really for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, the PR company as well, Lead Company, LEDE. Now, a source with a knowledge of the company confirmed that the actor was removed as a client last month as well. So it seems like the PR company and the management team both parted ways with Jonathan Majors.
Give him a second.
That's what I'm saying.
Give him a second.
What happened to due process? What happened to guilty until proven innocent? Nobody should be making no moves due to accusations.
Yeah.
That's all they are, accusations.
Right. Yeah.
Then what happens if he goes to court and all the charges get dismissed? Then what?
Then he's going to be happy he moved on because he understands that both those companies don't ride with him.
That's right.
And it's the season. They probably was in for that season.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get out of there.
Now, Trick Daddy, shout out to Miami 305. Trick Daddy finally removed those gold.
Wait. Wow, you just going to let a 305 shout out happen and you just sit there?
No, look, I'm gassing. Let him finish. Can I let him finish?
Okay.
After he said, look at this. Look at him. Little baldy in my way. Go ahead, Envy. Talk it.
Now,
Put on for us.
Trick Daddy from the 305.
Let's go. I know what time it is.
Hey.
Right. Now, he replaced his 30-year-old gold grills and he's getting veneers. He paid $60,000. He first put those gold teeth in 1994.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Old bullets.
Freak neat.
Now they're saying that the permanent caps decayed Trick's teeth so badly he had to undergo bone loss surgery and currently has temporary fillings in place as his gums heal.
Did y'all see the picture of it?
A little bit.
The before and after?
I ain't really look.
I mean, it's decent. I think I like the new trick.
You like the new trick?
Yeah, I like the new trick.
So you like men without golds?
Yeah, I don't like the golds.
Really?
Did you? I mean, I like the pullouts. I don't like the permanent ones.
Oh,
yeah.
Got you.
I don't like that. Maybe you got some cute dreads and all that. It's cute, but if it's the dreads and the golds, it's like, ooh, I gotta leave you in the car on Thanksgiving.
Dude, nowadays they got pull out dreads too. These dudes be going home taking their wigs off.
Well, let's call Trick and talk to Trick this morning. I know Trick just left the strip club. You wanna call him? Let's both go. That's the strip club.
What they do?
What's up, my brother? How are you, Trick? My geeky ass brother.
Hey, Trick.
What they doing, Charlamagne? What's happening?
Oh, sneaky, old freaky, old geeky ass Trick.
What they do this morning? How y'all people's doing?
Man, we saw you took your golds out, Trick. That mean you tired of dealing with these young gals, must be.
Yeah, no, I don't like them. I like mine young, actually. 25 to 35. I'm in that 80s right there.
But them young girls like the gold, so why take them out?
We don't like the gold.
I don't. I really don't. They don't know what they like, Charlamagne. They don't really know. But I know I had a lot of miles on that mouth, but not no puppy party though. I mean, come on, just me and the girls, you know.
Man, come on, man. Hey, we got Pretty V in here.
Pretty V's here too,
Pretty
Trick.
V rep that 305.
What they do, Trick?
Whatever I tell them, baby.
Hello.
So, Trick, you spent $60,000 to put some new teeth in?
Yeah, I didn't get the bottom done yet because I felt funny. I thought I couldn't eat and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get the bottom done Tuesday.
So
next Tuesday, not this Tuesday.
So V, how do you like the gold or you like no gold?
I like Trick clean.
Okay.
I like the teeth. I like what he did. He spent a bag on the teeth. Me and Trick.
And ain't no miles on this mouth, right? It's like a French mouth.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. You got a French mouth.
Hey, Trick said he done deleted the wholeness in his mouth.
He got a whole new mouth.
I like the new Trick.
And then, Trick, you started taping Love and Hip Hop Miami or no?
Yeah, I started taping. It's getting wild already. I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be a season to remember. I'm telling you.
What you doing this season, Trick?
I'm all over the place. I'm not. Hey, I ain't worried about nothing for the past. I'm doing everything for the future right now.
All right, we gotta let Trick get some sleep. Trick was in the strip club all night. What time you got? What strip club you was in last night, Trick?
Mid?
No, actually, I went to booby trap the night before last, and I'm still trying to catch up. You know, when you get out of booby trap on the river, you come out there at noon. You know,
at noon.
It be like that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, thank you, Trick, for checking in, and we'll see you soon, Trick.
Bye, Trick.
That part right there. All right, baby.
So Miami.
All right. Now, lastly, we got to talk about a movie that's coming out tomorrow, Wednesday, April 19th, called Pretty Stone. So it seems like we're setting up 420 a little early.
Who in that movie?
Somebody that you might know. She from Miami. She went to a HBCU.
Who?
Period.
Trina?
I don't think you know at the college.
Young Miami, Carisha? Who?
No, Pretty V's in the movie. Who's our co-host today? Our movie comes out tomorrow. Tell us about this movie.
Pretty Stone, you guys. It's a comedic-led movie. Me, Jess Hilarious, Brandy Evans, Paris Berlick, Sky Townsend, DC Young Fly's in there, and many more. Portia, Candy, and myself. I play one of the leads, and I'm excited.
It's gonna be on what, MTV, right?
MTV. It's
Nice.
a stoner movie.
What time?
At 8 o'clock.
Okay.
8 o'clock. It comes on the 19th and the 20th. I cannot wait. It's a stoner. I'm a stoner.
Okay. Why wouldn't it premiere on 420 though?
I don't know. I thought they were supposed to do that, but again, I'm just blessed that it's coming out, honey. Because again, my first lead in a movie. I'm
Nice.
excited.
Drop a bomb for
Drop
Pretty
on
V
the
one time.
That's right. Pretty
Put
V,
it. Why?
And y'all just wrapped season 2 of rap-ish.
Rap-ish, yes.
Yeah, with
yes,
Issa.
with Issa.
Yes. V was on the last season too.
Yes. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this movie because it's gonna be something great for the culture, something different because it's a female-led movie and it's never been done. So when I got the opportunity, I didn't have to audition. So they just gave me an offer.
They
and I took
called
it.
you and they said, "B, we want you."
That's dope.
No, period.
Go ahead, V.
So I'm excited.
That's dope. And that is your rumor report. Now, Jess Hilarious was supposed to come up here yesterday and promote it.
Oh, for real?
You heard what happened?
What happened?
She got sick.
Oh no, she did tell me. She told me she wasn't feeling good. I didn't know what was going on.
She had diarrhea.
She had diarrhea.
Oh man, she did what I did with B.
Well, no, you pooped on the floor.
Okay.
She tried to avoid pooping on the floor. That's why she body want to come up here.
Oh yeah, Jess body that. Her scenes in this movie is crazy. Oh yeah.
Can't wait to see it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jess with the mess and her doo-doo is real.
Yeah.
All right.
Her doodle is green. Ooh.
Now, when we come back, we got front page news. Teslin Figaro will be joining us, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. On
BET.
That's what look at the camera. You're supposed to just say it.
On BET. Let me do it regular.
All
Hold on. Go ahead.
All right. When we come back, we got front page news, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club.
On BET.
Hey! Everybody, it's DJ NV Charlamagne the guy. We are the Breakfast Club, and let's get in some front page news.
On BET.
What's wrong with you, man?
They told me to do it and look at the camera.
Yo, what's wrong?
What do you mean?
Oh my! I can't take it.
What?
I can't.
We are on BET.
Ever since he's been eating that fish from Walmart, he's been changing on it. I just want to let
There's nothing wrong with fish from Walmart. Cut it out.
No, we need to know. We need to go ahead and put that on the record. You had the audacity and the nerve and the gumption to say that you eat fish from Walmart, but you clown me for getting on Southwest.
There is nothing
Which
wrong
one?
with-
What's the bigger
That's the
risk?
same thing.
There's nothing wrong with Walmart whiting. Okay.
Oh Jesus.
All right.
You see?
Nothing. It is $8.72.
That's
$2.
I don't want to hear. I don't know.
2 pounds.
872.
2 pounds of great value frozen wild caught Pacific whiting fillets. 2 pounds from Walmart.
Well, I don't want to hear nothing about me going on Southwest. We both had it taken living dangerous.
Are you
y'all
saying
both
that
live dangerous,
Southwest is the Walmart meat of airlines?
Yes, it is. Now let's talk about this robotic dog in front page news. What's going on with this dog? What are we talking about?
Yes. Last week, Charlamagne said he is not interested in a robot dog. And New York Mayor Eric Adams said he doesn't care what Charlamagne says. He will not bow down. He used the word bow, no pun intended, to the anti-robot dog pressure. He went on to say a few loud people were opposed to it, and they took a step back. But that is not how he operates. He operates on what is the best thing to do for the city. So he said Diggy Dog is out of the pound and on the ground. I added on the ground. Adams said that the remote-controlled 70-pound Diggy Dog will be deployed in risky situations like hostage standoffs starting this summer. He said that if a suspect is barricaded and you have someone that's inside a building that is armed, instead of sending police in, you should send in Diggy Dog. He said that is the best way to use smart technology.
I mean, the robot dogs don't matter if the same people who who program the dog also subscribe to prejudice and discrimination.
Yeah, but I don't think the dog can be shooting at people. I think the dog is just used to see what the situations are. They can send the dog inside. They can send the dog to look at certain cars so they don't explode.
Can Diggy Dog bite? If Diggy Dog can bite, Diggy gonna be biting niggies. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right
Diggy
now.
going after the niggas.
You already know.
I don't think the dog can bite or shoot. I think it's just used to see what's going on in the situation.
Okay, as long as it can't attack, that's all.
Well, we'll see. We don't know. They might make some upgrade. Hey, AI, like we talked about last week, we don't tell them what's going to happen. Right.
What else we
Trust
talking
no
about?
one.
What else we talking about, Taz?
Yeah, I want to do a quick update on, we talked about this on Friday on Senator Feinstein. On Friday, we covered how several Democrats, including California Representative Ro Khanna, recently called on 89-year-old Senator Feinstein to resign before her term is up due to her experiencing medical complications, which in turn has caused her to miss 60 of the 82 votes thus far this session. Not only has she missed important votes, but she also sits on the important Judiciary Committee, and that is the committee that helps advance federal judges for confirmation. Obviously, that's very important for Democrats while they still have control of the Senate. So the latest update is that Senator Feinstein has asked to be replaced on the Judiciary Committee, but has not made an announcement to retire completely from the Senate. Now, the news has received mixed reviews from Democrats. Some say that asking her to get out early is sexist. And as I mentioned on Friday, some say that, hey, no, she needs to get out so that we can go ahead and get things done. Representative Ro Khanna doubled down on his position. Take a listen.
Well, only in Washington would you get criticized for saying something so obvious. I have a lot of respect for Senator Feinstein, but she's missed 75% of votes this year. She hasn't been showing up, and she has no intention. We don't know if she's even going to show up. She has no return date. In contrast, Senator Fetterman has said that he's going to show back up on April 17th. So it's one thing to take medical leave and come back. It's another thing where you're just not doing the job. The reality here is there's the sense, well, you need to have a deference to these senators who've served so long. How about a deference to the American people? How about an expectation that if you sign up to do one of these jobs, you show up?
I actually like seeing Ro Khanna doing this, and I would love to know how you feel, Taz, because I don't have a problem with people pressuring her to resign because she's older, because I feel like this is what should have happened with RBG, and I feel like there's other older leadership in the Democratic Party that the younger members of the Democratic Party should be telling, like, yo, man, it's time to fall back.
Mm-hmm. No, you're absolutely right. When the average age is, in their 60s, that's a problem. And you're absolutely right. Just to remind folks, she died 6 weeks before the 2020 election. She was a Supreme Court judge, and she wrote on her deathbed, hey, make sure you wait until 2020 to appoint a new judge. And obviously Trump didn't give a damn about that. Trump was trumping, and he replaced her. And so that is why we are dealing with what we're dealing with on the Supreme Court level. So again, it's just really I'm just going to be honest. It's very selfish to me. I don't think it has anything to do with sexism. It's about handling business, and she's been in office, I believe, almost 30 years. So it's okay. It's time to go ahead and wrap it up. And as another point, California Governor Newsom said that if she resigns, they will appoint a black woman because it's been a void since Vice President Harris has left the Senate. Just by the way, there's no black woman in the Senate.
So do you think this is stuff that should play out publicly or privately? Like, should these conversations be happening behind closed doors? Would they go better if it seemed like it was her who just decided to step down?
No, it need to be public and private. Put the pressure on.
Word.
You know, put the pressure on. I'm all about let's open it up. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about it for what it is. It's been enough private conversations, and that has not gotten us anywhere.
And it's strange too, because when RBG, did pass away, and Trump ended up appointing somebody, everybody had this conversation. They was like, they should have told her to step down earlier. So why are we making the same mistake now?
Right. Well, they did tell her to step down earlier, years before, but she didn't. Again, they keep making this point about, let's make sure we show respect to the elected official. And like we heard in the clip with Rokana, he's saying it's not about the elected official. It's about the people. You literally cannot miss work, and be able to say that's okay, especially important business like this. We don't know what's going to happen in 2024, believe it or not. So when you talk about these positions on judges, this is so critical, guys. Even if you don't like Democrats, Republicans, I could care less. I'm an independent. But when we talk about judges, that is critical. When we look at who is actually going to be the judge that will determine if the guy that shot the 16-year-old gets life or gets a slap on the wrist. That's judges, folks. So the judiciary level of government is critically important when you talk about social justice, and that is what this is doing. I'm glad she's getting off the committee, but there's so many other things that need to get passed in the Senate while they have the alleged power that they say that they do, which I don't believe they do, but that's another conversation.
Word.
All right.
You better talk it.
Well, thank you, Ms. Tez. And you know what today is?
What's today?
Tax day. So if you haven't done your taxes are due today. So make sure you get your taxes in or file an extension. You don't want to mess with IRS because they will be on your ass.
Yeah, I've been my taxes. I don't got to pay taxes till October.
Honey, let me go file my extension twice.
Why you scratch your extensions while you were saying that? V scratched her extensions while she said that, by the way.
He did. Thank you, Tesla Figaro.
And make sure you subscribe to the Straight Shot No Chaser podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network, hosted by the good sister Tesla Figaro. And she will be at the first ever Black Effect podcast festival happening this Saturday in Atlanta. I would tell y'all to get tickets, but I can't because it's sold out.
Talk that talk.
Okay? So come check out Tez on the Woman in Podcasting panel this Saturday at the sold out Black Effect Podcast Festival in Atlanta.
And I'll be out there directing y'all to your seats, the usher.
Now let's open up the
I'm
phone
giving
line.
out free hugs.
800-585-1051. We were talking about Chance the Rapper. There's this video of Chance the Rapper out at Jamaican Carnival, and there's a ting dancing on him. Did I do that? The ting dancing
Look
on him.
Y'all dancing on him.
Yeah, upon him, and he smacked the ass.
Okay.
All right. So people are saying, ain't he married? Is this cheating? Is this a problem? Let's discuss. And we want to take your phone call. 800-585-1051. Pretty V is our co-host, so she's here. We're going to discuss when we come back.
And we're on BET.
And it's The Breakfast Club on
BET.
They said don't look at the camera. It's The Breakfast Club on
BET.
Don't look at me.
BET.
It's The Breakfast Club.
BET.
There you go.
We're on BET.
We're on BET. It's The Breakfast Club on BET.
And the radio.
And the radio. Don't move.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got our co-host Pretty V here.
What they do, Musties and Crusties.
And we're talking about Chance the Rapper. Or Crusties. Now, Chance the Rapper, he was trending yesterday, and that's because he was out in Carnival in Jamaica.
Yes.
Enjoying himself, living his best damn life from what I saw.
That's right. And he is married, and he was dancing on another woman, and people are saying this is not the way that a married man should conduct himself.
Let me ask y'all a question, right? How do y'all come to these conclusions based off a 25, 30-second clip, right? Because for all we know, his wife could have been recording the video. For all we know, his wife could have just been off to the side minding her business because it is Carnival. Have you never been to like a strip club with your significant other? When you and your significant other go to the strip club together, do y'all not throw ones together? Do y'all not slap ass together? When in Rome, do what Romans do. When at Carnival, do what Carnivalians do. What's wrong with him dancing on a woman if his wife is there?
Carnivalians? You just made that up?
You know what the hell I mean.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure.
What's wrong with that, V?
But let me tell you something. If the wife probably wasn't even there.
How do you know that? Yeah, you just gonna come to that conclusion.
Okay, but you just said if the wife was there. What if the wife wasn't there?
Man, listen.
Should you be slapping someone else's butt?
Not if your wife not there. If your wife is giving you permission to slap ass, yes. You know what I mean?
If your wife has said enjoy yourself and go slap any booty you see and all that, cool. But I don't think Sis was in the building, and I also think that Chance shouldn't be slapping nobody.
So how would you feel if
V represents the internet, by the way? Just jumping to conclusions, assuming things.
But okay, we're saying if your man was out at Carnival and you seen him slapping somebody's ass and you wasn't there, y'all would have to have a conversation when he got back.
Yeah, I'm definitely calling you on the spot. Hey, turn the camera so I can see Miss Missy. Like, I'm doing that.
But why do we have to jump to the worst conclusion? This man made a whole CD saying, I love my wife, I love my wife, I love my wife. You think he would really be doing that knowing all them cameras is out? You think he would really be out there wilding if his wife wasn't with him?
But it happens, though, Charla.
Oh, no, it does happen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, in this particular situation,
we don't know.
How do we know his wife wasn't right there? His wife might have been recording the video.
We just asking, would you mind if your wife went to Carnival and was throwing her ass around?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are we talking about? That's not even the discussion. That's not what we talking about.
What do you mean?
How my wife get into this? Talking about throwing her ass at Carnival?
Would you have a problem? I'm just asking.
That's a totally different discussion. Listen, me and my wife go to the strip club together.
Correct.
Okay, we was in Ghana having a good time.
Me and my wife do as well.
I was throwing ones. I didn't touch no ass that I remember, but on purpose.
That I remember.
No, but I didn't touch ass on purpose. Right?
I'm the same way.
Just because I don't trust nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In this internet age and how everybody likes to twist things, you know? So I was just throwing ones. My wife and my crew was slapping ass though, you know, the ladies. So they had fun. That didn't bother me in no way, shape, or form. And if I would have slapped some ass, my wife wouldn't have cared because we in the strip club together is what I'm saying.
Right.
If y'all at Carnival together, can we do my scenario now?
Yeah.
If they at Carnival together.
Okay.
Right? Together.
I'm still
enjoying
not
all the carnival festivities.
Right.
And your wife is like, go ahead, get up on that. And y'all laughing and joking and you jump up on there. Is that a problem?
Get up on that is different than slap that ass. That's
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
That's all under the umbrella of getting up on that.
No, it's not.
Look, for like I said, you said she may have been there, she may have not been there. Either way, we're not slapping ass on Carnival. We're not.
You telling me you ain't never been in the strip club with Lemon Pepper?
First of all, that's not even a.
Lemon Pepper ain't never slapped no ass in front of you, V.
First of all, Lemon Pepper definitely probably slapped a little 1, 2, 3. But what I'm saying is, if I ain't in the building, if I'm there, go ahead, enjoy yourself. But if I'm not there, you just for fun, that's an issue for me. Now I'm going to call you up. I can see
that. I agree with that.
Now I'm going to have to call you up.
Only thing I'm saying is we don't know if that man's wife was there or not.
She wasn't there. Me know that for fuck together.
How you know that?
I just know that
see,
she was not
you just speak things. You just speak things with no knowledge of things.
She was not there.
How you know that?
Trust me, she was not there.
Hello? B, stop.
Justin.
Hello? No, it's not Justin, actually. It's Sean Stone. Peace and blessings. Wagwan, pretty V.
Wagwan, brethren.
Yeah, Charlamagne, big up yourself. DJ Envy, big up yourself. I want to chime in on the topic.
Say what's up to V, pretty V.
Say hi.
Yeah, I just said Wagwan, pretty V. This is Sean Stone, pretty V.
You just said that. You don't be listening?
I didn't hear it on BET.
On BET.
Yeah, I know. On BET. Sean Stone on BET. We're pretty V. You know what I mean? But listen, I think Chance the Rapper, that's kind of cheating right there, man. If you're married, you can't be winding up on no girl in no carnival.
We don't
and then
know if his wife was there
camera.
or not, Sean. We don't know. We jumping to conclusions based off of a 20-second video.
Wait, what did you just say? We don't know if his wife was there?
Yes, we don't know if his wife was there or not. We have no idea. We just jumping our own conclusions.
So Charlamagne, you think his wife is going to give him permission to go and wind up on a girl that's in her bikini? That's not making no sense.
That's not true. Me and my wife have a good time.
Yeah, right. I don't think your wife would allow you to do that, bro.
Why
you know
not?
what I mean? And if the wife allow that, that's okay if the wife allow that. But if the wife didn't allow that, that's kind of cheating, brother. You know what I mean?
Yes, if the wife don't allow it. If y'all at Carnival and y'all doing what Carnivalians do, and you know the wife say get up on that, cool. If one of them big diesel ass dudes came and danced on my wife, I wouldn't be tripping.
What?
I wouldn't trip. It's Carnival.
One of the little diesel dudes.
Don't do nothing crazy. Don't pick her up and throw her up in the air and be spinning her around and all of that. But
if one of them big ass diesel dudes come and dance behind your wife, you be all right?
It depends what it
See, now you changed the story. Now you changed the story.
It does depend.
Now it depends.
It depends.
Again, it depends on what?
I don't know. I just have to see. I have to be in the moment. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
But you know when somebody going too far?
Yeah, you do. And like I said, we don't know what Sis told Chance when he left Chicago. Before you go out there, have your fun, but just know, don't do this. Or have your fun, do whatever, babe, and I'll just hit you later. We don't know.
We don't know if Sis was there.
But I know for a fact Chrissy wasn't in the building, right?
Who was Chrissy?
The wife. I gave her a nickname.
800-585-1051. We're talking about Chance the Rapper. He was in Carnival in Jamaica. and there's a video of him dancing on a young ting and slapping a young ting's ass.
On BET.
So we're asking.
Was it on BET?
Yes, it wasn't on BET. But what are your thoughts? 800-585-1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. On BET.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Talk about it. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, we have our co-host Pretty V here.
What they do?
Now, we were talking about Chance the Rapper. If you haven't seen the video, he was trending yesterday. There was a video of him dancing on he was in Carnival in Jamaica. He was dancing on this woman, and he slapped her ass. And people are saying that's not what a married man is supposed to do.
Yeah, and that's what bothers me the most about this whole conversation, because y'all jumping to conclusions. We don't even know if that man's wife was there. They might have been out there having a good ass time together. She might have been grinding on gal too, slapping gal ass. You know?
What accent was that?
Safari.
So we're asking 800-585-1051. What are your thoughts? Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's up? This your boy Dingo getting you back.
Oh boy,
Dingo, we about to block your number. You ain't supposed to get through 2 times in a row.
Tyler, what you think, bro?
Look, I gotta play the lottery. Let's get it. But okay, look, I'm for the stick up for my boy Chance and representing the Chicago homies. Look, he's a married man. We get it. He made a whole song about he loved his wife. We get that. He was out there during Carnival, and y'all saw that booty. It would have been culturally inappropriate for him to not slap
There you go, Dingo. See, I'm glad you got through again, Dingo. That's the word I was looking for.
Ding dong up.
Culturally appropriate for him to be out there doing what he was doing. That is a very key term. That was culturally appropriate.
No, she's Jamaican. Ask Pretty V.
Yes. Oh, yes, I know. Go ahead.
Hold on, Carlotta.
Good morning.
Carlotta, where you from?
Good morning. I'm from Guyana.
Your name is Carlotta?
Yes.
That sounds like a drink at Starbucks.
Like pina colada.
Okay.
So what's your thoughts, Carlotta?
Listen, let the man be free. I've been married 25 years. And if I go to a party, my husband is not there, I am going to take a wine on something.
No, that's not how that's supposed to work. No.
See, now you got to worry about her. She whined on somebody like Pete Davidson, and now she got Pete Davidson's print all over her butt.
Listen, I am going home to my husband. He's going home to his wife. It's a Caribbean thing. You better take a wine on something.
No, I mean, see, it's cultural appropriation. No, that ain't it. Culturally appropriate. No, culturally appropriate. Right?
No, we're not.
Fine, yes.
I think y'all should do all the whining together. That's what I think. I don't know if y'all should be whining on each other when y'all not together.
It's not winding, it's whining.
Well, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Whining.
Whining is what the internet is doing about this situation. You know what I mean? Because y'all y'all jumping to conclusions, worried about this man Chance. I'm telling you, that man wife probably was with him.
His wife was not there.
Hello, who's this? Chrissy was not there, as Pretty V
Good
said.
morning. This is AJ. Good morning.
AJ, good morning.
Charlamagne, NV, and Pretty V. It's so nice to speak to you guys this morning.
Yes,
Nice to speak to you too.
What's your thoughts, AJ?
Okay, so my thoughts are, if he is married, how would he feel if his wife is on vacation, having a great time with her girls and shaking her behind, and a random man come behind her, and, you know, she's dancing on him and he smacked her butt? How would he feel?
Why y'all
If
doing
he
this?
doesn't feel...
Why y'all doing this
Sorry.
to Chance? We don't know if Chance's wife was with him. Why does the internet do this? Why do y'all jump to conclusions all the time?
I mean, no guy would
I'm
like
just
that.
saying.
No guy would
I
like
don't
that.
feel no type of way. If his wife is there and she's okay with it, that's fine.
Yes.
I'm open, you know? Me and my husband open, so...
Which I mean, you're open.
Like, so we're not swingers or nothing like that, but we have been to those type of environments, and we're open to the experiment.
So y'all
That's a swinger, mom.
No, it's not. That why you?
No, I'm not a swinger.
We're not swingers, but we
She
go
said
to
she
those
been to
type
that type of
parties.
environment. She ain't say nothing about swinging. Y'all been to the strip club together before, right?
Yes, we've been to the strip club together and everything, yes. But
That's all. And that man can get a little lap dance. You can get a little lap
How
dance.
far do y'all go, mama?
So...
Girl, don't say your
We
business.
have, we have been to where I'm okay with bringing another female.
Oh,
but
so
as
you-
far as
oh.
another man, no.
Oh,
But
so you
as,
got-
as
you-
far as another female, I'm down.
Oh, you got a little munch. That's what you saying.
So they swinger-ish.
My girl got a girlfriend.
My girl got a girlfriend.
My girl got a girlfriend. You got
right. One thing.
I ain't judging.
Carpet burn. Scissor. Carpet burn. That's what scissors on. Carpet burn. Carpet burn. Okay.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning. My name is Joshua Fletcher. I'm 17. I graduated early. I'm in college now.
You have nothing. You have nothing to contribute to this conversation.
Nothing to add to this, sir.
Nothing.
No, I wanted to say that I don't necessarily know if it's cheating, but I know that.
You know why you don't know? Because you're 17 years old, sir. Okay, you got a lot more life to live. Stay out of grown people conversation.
Okay.
This is the problem. This is the internet. It's a bunch of 17-year-olds commenting on grown people's situations.
Have you ever slapped the booty, sir?
Don't you say it, Peanut.
Hello? Have you ever slapped the behind?
You hear the birds chirping? The little boy got school.
Hello?
Who this is?
That's his mother?
Yeah, that's the mama. Hi.
Hey, mama.
Don't have your little boy calling up here about grown folks' conversations now.
Because my husband died from COVID at the very start of the pandemic, and he's looking, he's developed a very early understanding of manhood. He graduated high school at 16. He's in college right now, completing his first year. So, yeah, he's dealing with grown folk things.
Rest in peace to your husband.
My husband was an essential worker. If you look right now, there's something streaming about my family. It's called The Hidden Pandemic. There's something on CNN called Hidden Pandemic, and on Orphaned by COVID. It's streaming on NBC. So my children have had to deal with both things.
Okay.
And I called a couple of weeks ago to ask for tickets because my kids want to start a podcast to help other grieving children. But I don't know what to do. I'm a mom. I have no idea.
Where you from?
What to do. We're from New York, but we just relocated to Savannah.
Okay, we'll get you.
So
we'll
we
get
go
you
back
tickets to
and
the.
forth.
Can we put you on hold and have this conversation, Michael? We was just talking about slapping ass.
Yeah,
I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, I don't want to play anymore now with you guys.
No, we were. We was talking about Chance the Rapper being at Carnival slapping ass.
Yeah,
and this kind of just
deflated.
It kind of just brought the mood down, and we don't want that to happen, man.
Yeah.
But we.
We don't want to play anymore.
Serious, Mama. Mama, can we at least ask you the question, Mama?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so Chance the Rapper was out at Carnival, and we don't know if his wife was with him or not, and he was grinding up on a little young thing, and he slapped the ass, and the internet got upset at him. Do you think he was wrong?
Do you think he was cheating?
Okay, real talk. If you're from the Caribbean culture, that's a part of how they dance.
That's all I'm saying.
Slapping the backside, dancing and slapping, but those are different than adultery.
That's right.
You understand? So, yes, I wouldn't say that he's committing adultery. And if he's doing it, especially for publicity, we're all talking about him. So I say go for it as long as his wife understands that what they have, they built. Because what's most important when it comes to a couple is what their understanding is to each other.
Boom!
That's the world.
Well, she's from New York, so she's probably does the Brooklyn basement parties, and I'm sure she whined on some teens before.
I don't care where she's from. She talking with sense this morning.
Look, if the wife...
Yes, you know where this is coming from? This is coming from a widow perspective. Like, I kept my vows till my husband died. You understand? So whatever happens between a husband and wife is their business ultimately. That's the world and their judgment.
That's right. Hold on, we gonna have you up on the show, man. I like if y'all really got something on NBC,
CNN, ABC, like what's up? We have it all.
Hold on.
Eddie, get her
information.
Hold on, right? Eddie.
And what's your name again, Mama?
Hi, my name is Veronica Fletcher.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, Eddie, get Veronica Fletcher's information.
Oh well, that was fun until it wasn't anymore. What's the moral of the story?
We got the non-profit real quick. I didn't know what was going on.
The moral of the story is if Pretty V and Rick Ross in the strip club, she's gonna let Rick Ross touch some ass. What? And you gonna be right there tipping too.
I'm gonna have my shades on like I ain't see it though.
All right. Now we got rumors on the way. Could you imagine you being in court and your attorney says "cat" to the judge?
Oh, I love that.
Mercy.
Well, we're going to talk about that when we come back. That's what happened in the YSL case. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club on
BET. BET.
Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our co-host, Pretty V here.
What they do, Musties and Crusties.
All right, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Young Thug.
Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Yes, on the Breakfast Club.
Cat! That's what Young Thug's attorney said to a judge in Atlanta. Let's listen.
Don't worry about that, okay? Because it wouldn't be. I'd have to do it anyway, so don't even worry about that, okay?
Okay. I was saying that it's just not true. It's cap, to be honest.
Oh my God. I don't want no cool attorneys, bro. We got to start restoring some order, man. Straight up, man. I don't want no cool attorney. I don't want no cool doctor. None of that. It's like some things just got to stay traditional, bro.
I love it.
Oh, okay. You love it until the judge say guilty.
Guilty.
I love it.
Now, Justin Hill, who he represents YSL, of course, the member, I think his name is Damone, a.k.a. Bali. Well, he doubled down on the choice of words. He told a reporter outside of court he felt misrepresented during the proceedings, and using the word cap perfectly defined the moment.
All right, man.
So how would you feel if your lawyer said cap?
I love it.
Until he don't get you off. If he get me off, he can say whatever you want to say. I don't think that's going to work, though, but we going to see.
Now, Usher, of course, he was out in Vegas doing his residency, and he was singing, and 21 Savage was in the crowd. And if you follow 21 Savage, you know he loves R&B. He's always singing online. Usher seen him, and Usher gave him the mic. Pause.
It started when we were younger, Say what? And even though we still argue, it's alright. Each other, ain't nobody but you.
You better sing.
All I hear is two young men having a great time.
Yes.
Dropping the clues bombs for Usher and 21 Savage. Why did you pause that too, by the way?
Because I said he gave him the mic.
So what?
I don't know.
Grow up, man.
That's the New Yorker.
Grow up.
He just gave him the mic.
You told everybody yesterday when Pete Davidson walked in the room, you looked at his sweatpants and was thinking about how big his penis was. You ain't got to pause nothing after you say that.
Pretty V. I didn't say anything like. I said something similar.
I believe you.
I didn't say the. Well, you want to say what his response was?
What?
Pete Davidson. He texted you back.
My good brother texted me yesterday. He said, you and Envy had me dying today, bro, with a bunch of laughing emojis. And then he put, tell him I stared his fat ass.
There you go.
Hello. I know you're right. I know you do have a little hump back there.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Let me tell you something. If men talking like that to each other, what's the point of pausing?
Hello?
What's the point of pausing, period? Right. You know what I'm saying? My good brother Andrew Schultz always says something that makes so much sense.
What's that?
When you pause, it's because you wanted to stay there for a second. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to stay there. You want to see. If you didn't want to see, you'd say fast forward. So all of y'all saying pause, we know what it is now.
Fast forward. All right. Yeah. Well, that is your rumor report. Now, speaking of nice rear ends, who you giving your donkey to, sir? I didn't mean it like that. Like,
yes, you did.
I was trying to.
I'm glad you noticed.
I didn't mean to say it like
that.
It's
the sweats I'm wearing today? Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
All right. Okay. 4 after the hour, we need a brother named Robert. I can't remember Robert's last name, but he need to come to the front of the congregation. Oh, Robert Audette. All right. He's from Florida. Need I say more?
No, not at all.
Pretty V State.
All right.
Hey, Florida man.
Hey. We'll talk about it 4 after the hour.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
On April 21st, Mommy will love you to death in the new movie Evil Dead Rise. Critics are raving that this is the film that horror fans have been waiting for. Get your tickets now. Only in theaters April 21st. Rated R. Under 17. Not admitted without a parent.
Make sure you tell them to watch out for Florida, man.
The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. Yes, you are a donkey.
A Florida man attacked an ATM for a very strange reason. It gave him too much money. Florida man is arrested after deputies say he rigged the door to his home in an attempt to electrocute his pregnant wife. Police arrested an Orlando man for attacking a flamingo.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Donkey of the day.
with Charlamagne the God. I don't know why y'all keep letting him get y'all like this.
Well, Duval, it's not my fault. Y'all do it to yourself. Donkey of the day for Tuesday, April 18th goes to Robert Francis Audit. He is 39 years old and he hails from Wildwood, Florida. What does your Uncle Charla always say about the great state of Florida? The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida, and today's donkey is no exception. Now, this man, Robert, was arrested and charged with assault. The person he allegedly assaulted was his wife. We all know how serious domestic violence is, but everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Of course, if he's guilty, he will get the credit he deserves for being stupid. But today, he's getting donkey of the day because of the alleged weapon of choice that he used. Pretty V, could you do something for me?
I got
Could you please read this headline? What was the headline?
A Florida man has been arrested after police say that he threw chicken wings at his wife during an argument.
Okay. Now, according to the suspect's arrest report, the victim told police that the defendant and him had been arguing over the defendant having a lover. Okay, and because of that, the victim said the defendant threw the wings at her, with some hitting her on her shoulders and under the chin. Okay, she was thinking Philippe's, he was thinking Wingstop. Now, there was some evidence left behind. What was the evidence, V?
Officers at the scene said they saw chicken wing sauce on the victim's chin.
There was sauce on the victim's chin, neck, and shoulder. I know what you're thinking, okay? What flavor was the sauce? Was it hot honey rub? Was it hickory smoked barbecue? Was it mango habanero? V, what flavor you think it was?
I know my favorite flavor, lemon pepper.
Of course you would think it was lemon pepper, because you are Lady Lemon Pepper, the first woman of Wingstop, okay? Now, I'm not trying to make light of this situation, because the woman said she ran away from Robert, and according to the arrest affidavit, there was an audio recording of this incident, and when the victim didn't open the door, the defendant is heard yelling, "I'ma beat your effing ass," and begin violently banging on the door, which could be clearly heard on the audio recording. And during questioning, Robert admitted getting mad and throwing the wings, but that he did not intend to hit the victim with said wings. Not only do we not condone this type of aggression towards women, we don't condone throwing out wings, okay? Waste not, want not. Y'all complaining about the price of steak at Moneybag Yo restaurant when wings ain't cheap either, okay? Tyson all natural fresh chicken wings at Walmart, $3.68 a damn pound. Okay, $16.78 for a 5-pound pack. V, how much a 6-piece at Wingstop cost?
Well, honey, it's boneless, so the 70-cent wings, so that's about $7.79.
Of course you would know that, okay? The moral of the story is inflation is through the roof. The groceries are too damn high. Who are you, Robert, to not only threaten your wife with violence, but to waste some perfectly good chicken wings that some people can't even afford? Please give Robert Francis Audit the biggest hee-haw. Come on now.
You want to play a game?
All right, let's play a game of Guess What Race It Is! All right, Robert Francis Audit, 39 years old from Wildwood, Florida. He was arrested for assault for throwing some perfectly good chicken wings at his wife. DJ Envy, guess what race he is!
Dude, this one is tough.
Why is it tough?
See, because black people ain't going to waste no wings.
Okay, you answered your damn question.
They're going to eat it, but you said Florida. And Florida is going Florida. Damn.
I can tell y'all that.
I'm going to go with white.
Okay. All right, Pretty V, Robert Audit, 39 years old from Wildwood, Florida, got arrested for assault for throwing some perfectly good chicken wings at his wife. Guess what race it is?
Hispanic. Hispanic. I'm gonna go Hispanic.
V, you're wrong. DJ and V are absolutely correct.
Yes!
He is Caucasian!
In the face!
No, you're not.
All right.
I'm gonna go
Such a
Hispanic.
stupid show.
They like enchiladas.
Stupid show. Why is this such a stupid show?
I don't know.
How's the show been on so long?
I don't know. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day.
And thank you for watching us on
B51. The question is, ladies, tell us a time a man talked himself out of getting sex.
Oh, so this is coming from yesterday's situation with Taylor?
Okay, since you want to say names, yes, that's where the
When
situation.
the man called up here and said that he was supposed to get with Taylor because they met on OK Stupid.
No, not that one. There's another
Which
situation.
one?
Okay, so let me tell you what happened. Shout out to Taylor since you said her name. I wasn't gonna say her name, but I was just gonna say a producer up here. But since you want to go all
I didn't know
out,
it was a secret. Y'all ain't telling me it was a secret.
all right. So we have a producer up here named
Taylor made it.
Taylor made it. All right. Now Taylor made it. She met this gentleman.
Okay.
She was feeling him, and they went out for a date.
On what dating app was this?
No, this was in person, like
in life,
like
okay.
real life. So she met him out. They went out and they vibed, and she was good. The next day he calls her and he was drinking. He got off work and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna slide through the crib," and she was like, "This has only been one day. You're not sliding through the crib." But whatever. She said, "No. If you're in Brooklyn, give me a call."
I heard this story. I ain't hear it like this though.
I put a little sauce on it. Put a little sauce. So
it's the dry version, actually.
He was drinking and he went to he called her up and was like I'm not in Brooklyn, but hey, I want to munch. I want to munch.
Okay, see that's the part I heard. All right, okay.
So he says, he says, hey, I'm lit, and she goes, how lit are you? He says, lit enough where I want to munch.
You might need to put some sauce on this then. Put some sauce on the munch.
Okay. Why you say put some sauce on it?
It might be a little dry. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. Taylor, you letting him tell his story on you? You gave him permission to tell his story?
You started the story. I wasn't going to say her name.
Oh, okay.
It's okay,
So
Taylor.
what's the point?
So, come on, Taylor. Now you might as well come to the mic now.
What am I saying?
Taylor, we at the part where he said he was lit, and you said how lit, and he said lit enough to munch.
Yes. That turned me off. And, he was right there at, the vagina walls.
Whoa!
But,
Whoa! I don't hear all that.
But I don't like when a guy comes aggressive like that, so he walked himself right out that situation.
As he should.
Yes.
As he should.
So let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Ladies, has a man ever talked himself out of poom poom? That is the question.
Because I roll with an Afro puff, so look, it ain't even going to work.
Man, what is going
on in here, man?
I'm calling all y'all
I'm
mamas.
confused here. What
I'm
the
calling
hell?
Mama V and Mama Taylor.
What
y'all
the
hear
hell
what
is
y'all
going on?
talking about
Bees
on the
at
radio
the
this
end. I
morning?
got bees on mine.
What? You don't know how to wipe then. that sounds like me. What is going on this morning?
Jesus Christ. So that is the question. Let's talk about it. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Pull out your phone. Call in right now.
Call me.
Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic.
Break it down.
800-585-1051.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're opening up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. We're asking, tell us a time a man talked himself out of getting sex, or a woman talked herself out of getting sex.
I don't like hearing none of these conversations from my youngins, man. Because Taylor in here being nasty, V in here being nasty.
Our co-host Pretty V's here.
Yeah, Taylor told this story about, I guess, some dude she was about to hook up with.
Yeah. They went on a date. She was feeling him, and she was gonna let him, I guess. She was like, oh, I'm feeling him like that. And then he hit him, was like, I'm lit. And she was like, how lit? And he was like, lit enough to,
Eat
to
your
munch.
poom poom.
Yes.
Munch on your poom poom.
There you go. And he talked himself out of it. Now, Pretty V behind the scenes was talking about a guy running around the house butt-ass naked.
Oh, my God. It literally butt naked. Like, of course, this was years ago, but we do what we needed to do. And I guess he wanted a little bit, it was munchy time. And I was like, bro, you don't see I got an Afro puff down there? Like, chill out. It's beads on the end. I got crisscross down there. And he's still running around butt naked. I'm like, like, what's going on in the apartment building? I mean, like, it was a lot. So
what do you mean running around butt naked?
It
That's the
turned me
part
up.
you were confused with. I was confused about the beads and the crisscross.
She's saying she got the 1980s old school vagina. Why? I don't know. Why you got a vagina from the 1900s, V? I have no idea. Why?
It was like, I was like, why would you want to do that? So I'm running around the house. It was just a lot going on. I said, wow, it turned me off real bad.
Now,
never calling back.
V, that is wrong. I don't know why he was naked chasing you around the house.
No, I was.
You was, huh? Hold on, you were naked chasing?
They were both naked. She just said they finished the do and he wanted more.
Oh, y'all already did it.
They had sex, Charlamagne, right? I gotta say, they had sex. He wanted to eat it, and she just said no.
I was like, no.
You know what the problem is? You like dating them old ass men. Them
No,
old ass
this one
men like
wasn't-
Bushman. That's what that is.
Well, but my thing is, it was just like, it was the chase for me. Like, while we chasing, I was just like, Like it was giving that moment, like a dog. Like
I'm telling your mom. You know what? I'm texting your mama right now, telling her what you talking about on this damn radio this morning.
Afro puff, and it was a lot.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's your name, Angelina?
Oh my God! I can't believe I found him on the radio.
We're talking about a time where I guess a man or woman talked himself out of getting sex, Mama.
Right. So I was saying, I literally met a guy on like a Saturday night, and by later on that evening, he was already offering his face. Like, you want to come sit on my face? And I was like, no, I'm good. Like, if you're offering me your face,
now you
obviously offer it.
I can hear the Geechee in your voice. You calling from the 843.
So a guy you was dating said, sit on my face, and that turned you off?
Yeah, that's a turn off, because if you offer me to sit on your face, then you offering everybody to sit on your face. So, like, no, I'm good.
Now, you absolutely right, but you know, if he's from Charleston, he could have said it another way. He could have just said, hey, you gonna eat my bunkie now?
I thought it was
morning. You already know how to get down back home. They're real nasty.
You already.
Lala.
What's up?
Good morning. How you feeling?
Good morning. I'm feeling great.
Now we're asking a time a man talked himself out of getting sex.
Yes. Terrible.
We waiting for the story.
Oh, okay. So it's this guy that I had known since middle school. So we used to like fool around in the class, you know, a little touchy feely. Same thing happened when we was like in high school. Never did nothing. I was very interested in him. I just thought he picked the wrong girl. So, you know, in my early 20s, we conversating. We kind of like drinking or whatever. So he asked me to come over. So I'm like, yeah, you can come over. So, like, he just turned me off. He sounded like a little robot. So you're going to let me? I'm like, yeah, that's like the intentions of the whole little combo. You going to let me hit it from the...
Please talk to him, baby. I think you about to say the same thing I'm thinking.
In this day and age, I think it's proper that he asked to make sure he has confirmation.
And he got consent.
And he doesn't want to assume.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden you say no.
This
so
is
if
too confusing. I'm so glad I'm married.
Mom, can I smash?
Yes.
And Mom, can I hit it from the back?
Yes.
He's just asking for permission.
Yes, you got to ask every step of the way.
No, man, we done had a thing for each other since middle school. Like, you already know what she be going there.
I don't care. Nope. First of all, whatever y'all did in middle school was middle school. Whatever y'all did in high school was high school. This is now. I got to ask for consent every step of the way. Y'all confusing me now.
No, that's the whole thing. We ain't did nothing. Just a little touchy feely.
That's why he asking.
That's why he asking. He making sure.
No.
Girl, you let him touch
you. He wanted it and I wanted it.
V,
girl,
is this man wrong for asking all those questions?
Sis, I'm gonna be very honest with you. You done already touchy, feely, rubbing, dubby, scubby, lubby. Girl, that man want to get something now, girl. He not wrong.
I don't think he wrong for asking
Yeah,
either.
he's not wrong, but that's the intentions of the whole little conversation. You said you're going to come over. You've already been drinking, so I need to know what positions we're going to do. It's just about to go down when you get here. Don't be asking no questions.
He got to ask for
Blame
permission.
society then.
Yeah. Mom, can I smash? Hey, Mama, can I hit it from the back? What's your name? Lala, can I hang up on you?
You shouldn't be asking your mama none of those questions. Why the hell would he be asking his mama those questions?
Well,
stop calling other women mama. It ain't your mama.
That's a New York thing. It's mama.
Stop it. That's stupid.
No, I've been doing it for 13 years. I'm not going to stop. Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, what's your name? Mama.
Storm.
Storm. We're talking about a time a man talked himself out of getting sex.
Yes, I'm all about sexual liberation. And this guy, I was really feeling him. He's real handsome and everything. And, I'm like, well, what's your key? We're literally at my house. I'm like, what's your key? And he was like, I want you to poop on me.
What?
I was like, you want me to do what? Yeah. And I was like, oh, no, I can't do that. And it just completely turned me off. And I was like, yeah, if you don't mind, you don't have to leave.
Now, were you turned off and you couldn't do that because you literally couldn't do it on command? Because Pretty V can poop on command.
Yeah.
I mean, just the thought of him playing in my poop, that wasn't going to work for me.
That's nasty.
Well, you know, like you said, he got to poop somewhere. So maybe that's you, that girl.
No, he said she wanted...
him to
he wanted her to poop on him.
Yes.
Yeah, so she got to poop somewhere. So he wanted that on his chest.
Have you ever pooped on somebody?
No. Oh no.
Why would we believe that, B? We saw you poop. We saw you poop on TV.
I never doodle upon nobody. I never did that.
We did.
That would have been on the blogs by now.
You did poop by accident.
I never pooped. I'm gonna stick beside that. That came out of nowhere. That was an almond drop.
I don't believe you. That was an almond drop. Somebody drop a chocolate almond in the bathroom.
800-585-1051. Tell us about a time a man talked himself out of getting sex. Let's talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our co-host Pretty V here.
What they do?
And if you're just joining us, we're asking, tell us a time a man talked himself out of getting sex. All right? 800-585-1051. We're just taking your phone calls. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Candace.
Hey, Candace. Good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing up there?
Peace, Candace. We blessed, black, and highly favored. How are you?
Absolutely the same.
Well, tell us a story about a time a man talked himself out of getting sex.
Okay, so first off, I'm married now, so this is in a past life.
Okay.
But I had just split up from an 11-year relationship, and I, decided to get back out there and start dating. And I met this dude. We went out. When I say we had the best conversation, I mean, we talked about everything from God to Simpson episodes. You hear me? We talked about everything.
That's a good night.
Great conversation. So the next day, we're texting, little flirty texts or whatever. And I can't remember what he said, but I just said, let me find out you're a freak, LOL. Listen, freak was the key word that opened up Pandora's box.
Oh, Lord. What do you say?
It ain't what he said. I wish he would have said something.
What did he do?
What he did was send me 5 different videos back to back immediately of this man with honey in places I should never see.
Honey in places he should never see. Lord have mercy. So it was more than penis. It was more than penis pics.
That was in there too. No, he didn't do pics. He made sure to give me full-on videos with honey dripping from head. Literally, his head was covered down to the crevices.
I mean, it's
Did you tell him you was a Beyonce fan too? Like, why? What's the beef? He acting like a little bee over there.
I have no clue, but he went from me being like, damn, this was the greatest conversation. This dude is super cool to block.
Damn. Boy.
Yeah,
men be out here.
It ain't nothing like a nice
Men be out
drop.
here wilding, bro.
Now, Carol, good morning.
Why would you put honey all over yourself?
Now tell us what happened the time a man talked himself out of getting sex. This sounds like something that happened to Charlamagne before. So break it down.
Ain't nothing happened to me before. I'm a happily married man. Black men don't cheat. I don't even got to hear the story, and I know this ain't never happened to me.
I love you guys. So anyway, my coworkers introduced me to this guy. Right, I was young. I was in college. Excuse me. I was like 20, and I was like, okay. Finally, I said, well, I'm gonna go out with him. And then he would come over to my dorm and we talk. This went on for about 2-3 months, and he kept trying to get me to his place. And I was like, okay, I'll bite and let me go on over there. So we get over to his place, and we go in his room, and his room is all dark. It's weird. And I'm like, okay. So then he started, he kissed me. And then when he kissed me, I was like, dang, all this slobber. And I was like, well, maybe he's just excited. And he's like, I'm just really hot, baby. I just want to do it. I'm really hot. So he was slobbering on my neck, and I was like, I said, well, look, here, I gave him a rubber. And when I gave him the rubber, he put the rubber on, and, I was taking my clothes off or whatever. And then I looked down, and I said, well, are you ready? And he said, yeah, baby, I'm ready. And so half of the rubber was still, he didn't feel it. And I said, well, you got to feel it up or roll it up or something. And then I told him, I said,
this is all I got. This is all I got.
He was like, I am not in it. I said, yeah, there's a lot of space that's going to come off.
Oh,
and so he just started putting his clothes on.
Oh, baby.
Man, let me tell you something.
Damn it, man.
How long ago was this, man?
It was like, what? Let me see. I ain't going to tell you my age. It was like maybe 30 years ago.
There's nothing more tragic than a woman laughing 30 years later at the size of your penis.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Boy, that is horrible, boy. I would not wish that on my worst enemy. You hear me? I ain't got
felt so bad because I didn't think. I was like, well, maybe I need to, work with him so he can get hard. He's like, baby, I'm ready.
Baby, I'm ready. No, you not.
No, you
Right.
not.
And ain't nothing he can do about it. Ain't no goddamn surgery we can get. Ain't no PPL. That man been living with that little PP for 30 years.
I have never in my life experienced anything. I'm serious,
Okay,
guys.
stop laughing at this man's pain, ma'am.
Now, Carol.
Not in the rubber.
Carol, I don't know if you heard it, But Charlamagne said there's no surgery we can get. I don't know if you heard it.
First of all, I know damn well I ain't got no penis making no woman belly laugh for 30 years. Okay, I'm very average, but I ain't that. This woman is dying laughing 30 years later at the thought of this little man's little pee-pee. That's a little pee-pee.
And he listening too.
You know what I asked him? I said, I don't want to say his name, but I said, such and such. I said, well, did you ever play with it when you were little?
Jesus
Thumb
Christ.
penis, baby. You had a thumb penis, a thumb friend.
Carol, what college did you go to?
She said you ain't play with it when you was little. You got to stretch it out when you're young, man.
What are y'all talking about?
Man.
Carol?
You actually should do that now. I still do that now to this day.
Oh, my
The
goodness.
doctor got to
What
stretch
is
that
wrong
out.
with you,
To this
man?
day. When it's flaccid, you grab the end of it and you got to stretch it out,
my
man.
goodness.
You got to do some exercises, man. Boy, you know what it feels like? 30 years later, she calling up belly laughing at the size of that man's penis, man.
Are you traumatized? Like, what's going on here?
Man, that is terrible. Lord have mercy. God bless that human.
Well, he's listening, so
Do we have a moral to the story?
There's no moral to this story. Y'all dudes be wild.
don't do too much because you're going to get sent right back on home. That's all it is. Don't chase me around my apartment. 1908.
Don't do too much. Then there's the little pee-pee people out there that can't do too much. They want to do the most, but can't.
I mean, some little penis know what they doing.
For real?
He said, for real? Jesus Christ. All right, when we come back, we got your rumor report. We'll tell you what football player just got over $200 million and he had an all-women management team. We'll talk about it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Stop short hate.
What?
Okay? Stop short hate. All you women out there, y'all don't even realize that your blessing is probably 5'6".
Little man.
All right? Don't sit around here talking to me about you looking for a man, but you afraid to look down.
Oh, baby. Y'all already know my green and what? We like 6'2", 6'5". I can go lemon pepper about 5'6", 7", 5'8".
Nah, Ross taller than that. How tall Ross is?
Yeah, he's taller.
Yeah, he's
6
taller
foot.
than that.
Oh, okay. 6 foot.
You ain't never
5'9".
you ain't never seen him standing up, that's why.
Please,
You always see him laying
Charlotte.
down. I'm gonna tell your mama.
Goodness gracious. Good morning. We are The Breakfast Club. We got our co-host, Pretty V. Let's get to the rumors.
Rumor has it, rumor has it.
Call out a name or you gossiping or you chatty
All right,
patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
on the Breakfast Club.
This question before we do the rumors. Charlamagne, you know when you're a kid
No.
and your
I
parents
don't even know what you're asking me. I'm gonna say no. What?
do your height on your door, right? You know, and they do your height in your room.
We never had that. We never was rich enough to be writing on the walls.
I was just curious, when did they stop?
Right.
Like, when did your height stop? Like, when you know what I mean? When they stopped drawing
Man,
on it.
shut up and do the rumors, man.
All right, well, congratulations to
I'll come draw
Jalen
your beard
Hurts.
in some more.
Yo, shut up.
He's missing a little something on the side.
It's natural, sir. Jalen Hurts, congratulations to Jalen Hurts. Drop a bomb for Jalen Hurts. He just signed a $255 million contract. He set an NFL record, and he got it all with an all-women management team. Now, he signed a 5-year extension contract with the Eagles, and he'll be paid $51 million yearly.
I mean, he deserves all the money. He took the Eagles to the Super Bowl last year. You know, and salute his all-woman, what is it, all-woman agency team? Or what is it?
Yeah, all-women management team.
Okay.
So congratulations to him.
I think one of the ladies works for Clutch, I believe.
I'm not sure.
I think her name is Nicole. I could be wrong.
Yes, it is. It's Nicole. I
is?
believe. Yeah, super sweet. Shout out to Jalen.
Well, salute to them. All right, now also Drake. This whole AI thing is going a little too far now. An AI generated track came out with Drake and The Weeknd, and it's a brand new song, and you can actually stream it. It was on Spotify as of yesterday.
How was anybody okay with this? I told y'all during Donkey of the Day last Friday, y'all cannot handle AI because y'all can't even handle fake tweets. Okay?
Yeah, but what do people do? Because you can't take your voice, right? You can't copyright your voice. You can't.
I don't know if you can or not.
Just like remember when Shine came out? Shine sounded like Biggie. He
I ain't
sounded
even
like
worried about
Taurus
the copyrights. I'm just worried about us and our mental, our psychology. What's going to happen when you start hearing fake conversations between world leaders threatening nuclear war? What happens when you hear a fake conversation between coworkers and you think your coworker's talking crazy about you, so you run up in the building? What's up? What's up? What happens when you hear your wife having a fake conversation with your best friend? You think they cheating on each other? We cannot handle this as a society.
I
people.
agree.
Y'all gonna learn the hard way.
I agree.
Y'all gonna learn the hard way. Mutually assured destruction. Guaranteed. And I don't want to hear all these conversations about, it's just new technology. It happens every time there's new technology. No. This is way
Yeah.
different. And the fact they've been cloning us for the last 30 years.
What?
We always talk about people are clones. All this data that you've been providing all these social media sites, from MySpace to Facebook to Twitter
See your
to
mannerisms,
TikTok,
see everything
to
that you do.
everything.
Absolutely.
They've been cloning us for the past 30 years.
Yep.
And probably planning this longer than that.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna learn.
Discovery Channel.
Now, also, Cheryl Lee, actress Cheryl Lee, talks about a time when she was doing a movie and the director hit her.
One day we were rehearsing a new opening to the second act, and Michael Bennett, for some reason, was in his feelings on something, and he said, "Don't let the feather boa touch the ground." The feather boa touched the ground. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do it on purpose, and he hit me.
Wow.
He hit me. My father doesn't even hit me. He hit me. And I walked out that stage door, and there was a phone booth there at 46th and 8th. And I called my union. I said, he hit me. They put me on hold. And when they came back, they said, very nonchalantly, take a vacation. Do you want a vacation? Do you want 2 weeks off? Take the time off. He'll pay you.
What's crazy is she probably could have called 911 or the police and probably got the same type of response.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I love Shirley Ralph. First of all, she's a Caribbean gal, and I have a funny story. She came to St. Aug, and someone stole my laptop from whatever floor it was. I was on some floor, and I just went to the bathroom real quick, and I just thought all my friends were watching it. They left, and my head was down because I couldn't get on the laptop because you go to college, and that's it. You're on your own. And then she said, pick your head up. She came to my school just to talk to the students. She said, pick your head up. We're going to go find that laptop. And I'll forever remember that. And she spoke at one of our ceremonies. And she said, whoever has this young lady's laptop, give it back. I went back to that same floor, and it was right there.
Wow.
And I love her for that. Shirley Ralph. She was amazing.
How you know she didn't take it?
Oh, shut up, man.
Shirley Ralph didn't take it because it got missing before she came.
Okay.
Crazy.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
I love Shirley Ralph.
She probably touched somebody with her word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
And make sure that y'all check out Pretty V tomorrow night on MTV. She's got a movie that she's starring in.
That's right.
Called Pretty Stoned.
That's right.
Pretty Stone. It comes on only on MTV the 19th, which is tomorrow, and we're going to, show it again on the 20th. So it's going to be dope.
Jess Hilarious is in it. Who else is in it?
Portia's in
Portia
it.
Williams.
Candy. Sky Townsend, that Robert Townsend's daughter. She's in there. DC Young Fly. Paris Burlick. Like a lot of us. Brandy Evans is in the building. Yeah. So it's dope. I'm so excited about this. This is definitely favor. So I'm grateful.
Okay. Well, definitely go check it out, and we'll be back. It's the People's Choice Mix up next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Introducing The Game, a new single from The Lox, Rick Ross, and Fat Joe. This track is more than just a tribute for hoops culture. It's a lifestyle. Find out more at DraftKings.com/thegame. Available now on all major streaming platforms. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club, reminding you again, Pretty V is here, our co-host. She has a movie that's coming out on MTV tomorrow, Pretty Stoned. What time can they watch it?
8 o'clock?
8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern time, so definitely go watch it. It stars Pretty V, Jess Hilarious, who's else? DC Young Fly.
DC Young Fly. Brandy.
Brandy.
Brandy Evans, Candy, Burgess, Portia. So yeah, we in the
I'm so
building.
proud of you, V.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shala. And it's a great. I can't wait to see it because, I mean, that was a big responsibility for me. Cause I'm like playing a lead. Like
How long did y'all film for?
A month and some change.
And where?
In Atlanta. Yeah, so it was amazing. It was such an amazing experience, and I learned so much. My tonality, the marks, like it was just. And as actors and actresses, our biggest thing is to listen. So I had to really learn it and get into that space. So it was dope.
And they called you. You didn't have to audition or nothing. They called you and said, "V, we want you to play this role."
That's dope.
Yes, and I asked them. I said, "When's the audition?" And they were like, "Oh no, this is the offer, V." And I was just like, okay. And I was so nervous. I was really trying to fight this opportunity. I was like, man, I got to do this. I got to center myself. I got to be still. I got to I got this to do. And then my manager at the time said, hey, just go to the fitting and see what they say. So I said, God, if this is meant for me, please show me a sign. So I got my nails painted purple before I walked into the fitting, and I said, all right, let's try this outfit on. Let me get on and go, because I feel like doing this movie, but all right, I'm here just to waste time. So they said, well, just to let you know, Pretty V, we're gonna give you Stella's colors, and your color's purple. And I was like, looked at my nails, I said, color's purple.
There you go.
So it was just so divine. So my fear turned into faith, and the walk was different after I told them yes. So
it was divine because your favorite movie color purple or something?
No, it was divine because I asked God, give me a sign. So it was.
He don't be listening. He don't be listening.
Yeah,
you said a sign. You painted your nails purple. You walked in.
I'm
He
trying
don't be paying attention. He don't be paying attention.
No, what all I got to do with it and everything.
She was like, it was a sign. She painted her nails purple, and the fact that her dress was purple when she got there was like, oh, this is a sign. This is meant for me.
Yeah.
What that got to do with God? Just trying royal bag purple too. That purple.
He's annoying. He knows exactly what I mean. It was very divine.
I got it.
Thank you. I told God, show me if this supposed to be for me, and I wasn't supposed to be this. I wouldn't even hear the word purple if I ain't go.
That's right.
And I was like, and I don't even put purple on my nails. And I was like, all right, cool. So this is what it is.
It's your sign.
Yeah, it's my sign.
That's right. You're supposed to see it. I don't see it, but you got the role.
I got
so clearly it worked.
Jesus Christ.
He got the sign.
I don't even know why you speak to him. Like, I don't even speak to him.
And
like,
let me tell you something. The only thing about Charlotte, I call him for everything. I'm like, Charlotte, you think I should take this? He's like, V, go ahead. It ain't gonna hurt. You ain't doing. Go. Like literally. So he know what I'm talking about.
You know what I meant to ask you, V? The other day you FaceTime Charlamagne.
Yeah.
You were doing another morning show.
V103.
V103. Yeah.
Why did you FaceTime the competition while you was on somebody else's show?
We ain't competition.
Oh my
I'm just kidding. That's the homie. But
it's so crazy because we was talking about him, and I was like, "Oh, let me hit him right now." Everybody just saying good things.
Miss
Pat was talking about
we
you.
love Miss
We was
Pat.
talking, and she was like, "Oh, I love Charlamagne." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, man. Those days of radio stations competition, that's so old school. Like, who still thinks like that? I don't.
The competition?
I guess.
Nah. But shout out to Tig. Tig is the homie, and
we love
Miss Pat.
Yeah.
All right. When we come back, we got the positive notice. The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. I got to remind you guys again, Memphis, my car show, May 28th. We're doing it, of course, for in memory, and of course, we celebrating Young Dolph's life. So we're gonna bring all the Young Dolph's cars to the show. Also, we're gonna have the Young Dolph Museum. We're gonna have rides and jumpies and face painting. We're gonna have food trucks. It's gonna be so much going on. Kids 5 and under are free. So I can't wait to see you guys. I would love to see if Memphis has cars or surrounding cities, whether it's Arkansas or Mississippi. Pull up on us, and you can just email me for more information, djmvcarshow@gmail.com, if you want to put your cars in the show or be a sponsor or vendor.
That's right. And I want to thank all of y'all, too, man. Because of y'all, the first ever Black Effect Podcast Festival is sold out for this Saturday. So we'll see all of y'all in Atlanta at Pullman Yards, okay? Thank you very much. And I got to salute my good brother, Resma Minicum, man. He is having an event tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's called Harlem Hills Art and Mental Health. Okay, it's the Harlem School of the Arts at the Herb Albert Center in partnership with Sisters Uptown Bookstore, and it's the evening with the New York Times best-selling author Resma Minicum. If you've ever read his book, My Grandmother's Hands, then you know who Resma is. So you can go check him out tomorrow, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. At the Harlem School of the Arts, the Herb Albert Center. Okay. And the positive note is simply this, man. This is for everybody out there that's always comparing themselves to people. Just know the fastest way to kill something special, because you are indeed special, is to compare it to something else.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?